Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Episode 5, Deacon and the Diplomat. I'm the Deacon. That's the Diplomat. Price behind the board. What's good, man?
I'm chilling, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I can't complain, bro. We back here again.
Yes,
Episode
sir.
5. Hey, bro, we 5 deep.
Hey, that's
All
Cinco de Mayo, if you will.
moving right along. And so we want to continue to say thank you to everybody that tunes in. You know what I mean? Thank you to everybody that supports. Any feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. We always
We're all
appreciate
for
it.
it.
We love the love. We want you to help us, get our views up though, man. Share it with your friends, share it with anybody you think might be interested. We're gonna try to get this thing lively and keeping with tradition. Pass it to the diplomat real quick to give a shout out.
What's up, guys? It's Rose. This week's shout out goes out to the Snack Lady LLC. Catch her on Instagram. A good friend of mine that comes by the gym. She had these protein like little cake bites. Bro, they were phenomenal. She had strawberry and chocolate. I, of course, had to have the strawberry one. And to me, it tasted just like a Pop Tart. But a little cake bite, 2 grams of protein per serving.
Yo, bring us
It's
some next time.
it was kind of like a on spot thing. I was like, oh bet. So yeah, next time I'll make sure I grab some for the crew. For sure, for
All
sure.
right, that's what's up, man. We love to support local business. We want to continue try to help promote small businesses and support people and that may otherwise not get recognized. Celebrities tend to be the ones that everybody pay attention to, but
All the time.
everybody getting up and going out there, putting their grind in and all that. You deserve that too. So, but speaking of celebrities, bruh, like, yo, it's kind of it just sparked this little, you know what I'm saying? Did you see the Joe Smith shit on IG, bruh?
Bro, it came across my page and then I was like, this I was flabbergasted is the word I would
Hey, young, like, what was it? A couple weeks ago, we was talking about like Will and Jada and shit. They have all they little, so like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Okay.
crazy. Like, money and all that don't shield you from the fuck shit, young. It might bring in more.
I feel like it definitely invites a lot more of it. There's going to be more temptations, more opportunities for, you know, different transgressions that would, occur in a traditional relationship, so to speak, or a regular or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, just with them being celebrities, it's often brought to the light
Well, yeah.
with all the cameras and the
Hmm.
flashes and
But see, Joe Smith, a former number one overall pick, he played in the league or whatever.
mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
all right, cool. But you ain't in the limelight no more. You know what I'm saying? Your girl is in the limelight. She had her OnlyFans page, nigga. Like, hey, young. So I'm just saying. But she told him, or he knew whatever, told him knew whatever. She was an adult, like film star or some shit like that before. So you knew what you was getting, bruh. If she was rocking like that, getting paid for the scenes, what you mean she ain't gonna sit up in the crib and
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna try and open a hair salon or something. I don't
I
know.
don't know. She might not feel like she had that many options, but that shit is wild.
It.
And like you mentioned, traditional, it's girls that you might have went to high school with, bruh, that's running up racks on OnlyFans. Got a whole dude that might be pouring honey on her toes. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me your toes, baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who knows what they be doing? I don't do the OnlyFans. I don't be on that junk, so I don't really know. But I've seen the stories of. I've seen the stories, bruh. Hey, I know you know about it though. So
Hey.
I ain't saying that you're. I'm not saying that you're a viewer, but
No, no.
what, what,
Talent acquisitions manager is what
there you go.
it was like. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Buckle up, yeah.
So I mean, the world is not new.
No, for sure.
So you could just say she's an adult film star. So why wouldn't she do it? It's girls out here that get up and go to work in the office that at nighttime they got an OnlyFans page.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, but you mentioned the traditional relationship thing, and I'm just like, they hold whatever. Joe Smith is lunching. He's, oh, y'all mad. He got only man doing all that. She recording them. You know what I'm saying? Putting them on social media and all that wild. And so, like, you were saying something about traditional relationship. What you mean by that?
Yeah, no. So I mean, the reason I said that is just because a friend brought it up to me. Is just when it comes down to like all the different like podcasts that I've seen, or like just people just you hear in conversation, amongst yourself, people talk about traditional roles in relationships in
Mm-hmm.
terms of men and women, or whatever, how the relationship is divided. And I think ultimately the biggest issue with that is, one, tradition or traditional doesn't mean the same thing to everybody anymore.
True that.
you know and even amongst prior generations where these traditions should transgress from, traditional from your family's aspect may mean something different from my family's aspect and from his family. So to to try and figure out what traditional roles each person should have ultimately needs to be a conversation had within the relationship.
Oh,
And
for sure.
it's not really for anybody to tell you. I mean, like, you can't, it's hard, you can't really tell somebody how they should have a traditional role in their relationship if that's not how it works for them,
Yeah.
ultimately.
Because ultimately it come down to the person you pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, if you go get a stripper, you probably not gonna have a traditional relationship. You know what I'm saying? She works long hours. You know what I mean? She's gonna be tired when she come home. Like,
Sunday night dinner.
yeah, probably not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be eating chicken wings and celery if you want Sunday night dinner, my dude. Like, you're gonna go down there, watch her do her, but maybe you get you I don't know, a lawyer. That ain't traditional neither though. She gonna
Nah,
be in court a lot. So I mean, it depends on who you pick.
you know,
Depend on what you want.
ultimately,
Yeah, come down to it.
um, and I think a big reason why there's such a clash is because people are trying to tell everybody else what it should be, and ultimately, it's not what they want it to be, and then that's where the argument comes from.
That's crazy to me if people allow other people to dictate how they gonna be happy.
That's where I get confused. I'm like, okay,
Well,
he's
because
just saying what he thinks. Like, why are you so upset?
you, you a dude, and we can't say what we want. Can't say what we think. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. Let me pause on that. Like, nah. But nah. Think about most relationships that you may deem successful. Like, I don't think no dude should just stand there and allow a female to just say whatever to them or disrespect them or nothing like that. Like, she should have respect for you if she like you or she love you, she claiming all that. She should have respect for you. You should have
Yeah,
respect for her if you saying the same thing.
yeah. I mean, you can be angry. But there's decorum to be had. We can
Of
talk about this
course.
later.
But very rarely does that happen because it goes back to people don't pick like the right person. You know what I'm saying? It's about who you pick. If you
Bingo.
just want to jump into something with anybody because you just want to have somebody, more than likely y'all gonna have problems.
Yeah.
You already gonna have some sort of issues with whoever you deal with because you're dealing with a different person. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it don't have to be an issue necessarily. If you fuck with them, you care about them, you're gonna take what they are and who they are and accept it. Now she's a chick that's telling you, I'm gonna stab you, and hey, you might
But
want to roll out. You know what I'm saying?
if it gets to that point, yeah, it's probably about time you should leave.
Don't end up
Yeah.
like Steve McNair. I love you so much, I'm gonna kill you and shoot myself. Like, nah. You know what I mean? That ain't how you want to go. But it,
That's no. And I think another big thing, I was just kind of listening to some of the people that I work with. It's a younger generation, of course, and I just realized there's a big difference. Like, I don't think people take the time to truly get to know people anymore. Like, they see somebody, they're attracted to them, they jump into something, and then it's just chaos from that point. Like if you would have taken like a little bit more time, gotten to know them, you would have known that she was a little firecracker and probably wouldn't have ended well for you. But
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
For sure,
Yeah,
of
we've
course,
all been there.
experience.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost blew my hand off. It was let it go just in time. Woo!
Hey, but sometimes you might instead of dipping the toe in the water, you might want to jump in all the way.
Because it's crazy. Because I think back to all the pool parties. All your older cousins would be like, "No, just jump in." I'm like, it's terrible advice, bro.
Great advice for a pool.
Great advice for a pool.
Terrible advice for a relationship. Yeah, terrible advice for that. Yeah, like just because y'all now good sex and good conversation is a great foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say get to know somebody though, how long is like you talking about not having sex with them or you talking about jumping into a relationship? Because real talk, you're gonna want to know what that's like.
For sure.
She gonna want to know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, I guess I call me old school. Like full disclosure, never had a one night stand. That's never happened.
wow.
I knew that would blow your mind, right? Never had that. Anybody
Wow.
I've ever been intimate with, I've always known for at least a month or two, and it wasn't even to a point to where it was a romantic pursuit. No, I take that back. It wasn't until it was like a romantic kind of thing for like at least a month or two.
So what you was like friends with them first or something?
Friends, associates, colleagues. Not proud of that one, but it's happened. Didn't learn my lesson the first time in college.
So damn, that's interesting.
I'm hard headed. Yeah. Just let it out, bro. That's why I was like, hey,
It's unbelievable to me, young. Like it's unbelievable to me, young. Like never, bruh, never on a drunk night, never when you had to be the wingman or like you might have had to take the grenade for a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Take that back.
I'm about to say, I know it's gotta be one in there.
Yeah, there was one time.
It's gotta be at least one, bruh.
Yeah. It triggered it was a 2-man in Oklahoma City. Yeah.
I was like, come on, bruh.
But that was the only one. Like I had to kind of replay everything. That was the only one.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about none of that for me. We'll stay away from that one. We gonna go.
That's fair.
We'll go back to the relationship aspects and the traditionalities of relationships. So,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
So nah, but all right. So after you do pick the right person, you know what I'm saying? What you feel like the keys to success is?
Communication, obviously.
Okay.
More so comprehension is better, and then I mean ultimately compatibility is just yin and yang. Like you guys have to complete each other. Like there's got to be like an ebb and flow with it. You know what I mean?
You got the Austin Powers, you complete me, Joe.
No.
What do that look like, bruh? What's that look like for you? A girl that's going. Cause I'm not sure. I feel like I'm like pretty complete.
Me, yeah.
You know
So okay. So not to complete you, but to complement you.
I like that word better.
Yeah,
I like that word better.
Yeah, my words mixed up.
Nah, I like that. But the complete joint. I hear. I've heard that.
Yeah, it's
before,
and it's
you know what I'm saying.
Because of course you've got to be yourself to even be in a relationship, and I think that's a big. I think that's a big problem with relationships now is they don't know themselves, so they're looking for a partner to complete them and make them whole. And that's where they end up going wrong because as either they grow or the other person grows, it's going to push pieces of the other person out, if that makes sense.
I guess I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest problem is motherfuckers be lying. Like straight up and down.
That
They
too.
just be lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Like
too.
point blank period. Hey dog. Some of the shit that I hear niggas say, I be like, she fell for that. You know what I mean? Like she really listened to that, bruh. Or the end outcome ain't really how you telling me. She probably cussed your ass out and told you to go home. Is why you standing here talking to me right now.
Telling me this
You know,
story.
you telling me this story, right,
You're
motherfucker?
not there.
Yeah, exactly, nigga.
What really happened?
Yeah,
James?
bro. Like you don't got front for me, man. I pour you up a cup.
That's
You know
that's
what
why
I'm
you're
saying?
here, bro.
Speak on your troubles,
Tell me,
dog.
tell me
Like,
tell me what really
yeah,
happened.
nigga, what you do?
What did you do?
What you do, bro?
What did you do?
Cause dog, females have gotten way grimy now. You know what I'm saying? Like they been like grimy. It's just more so, you know. But
The stories I've heard have been horrendous.
But I still like to believe, you know what I'm saying, in the glass half full part of me that there are still like decent women out here and good women out here that's not really on the whatever shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
you wanna believe that. You know what I mean? But the pool be fucked up because it's like chicken and the egg. Was it dudes that made them like this? Was it them that was always like that? Because females been being sneaky since the beginning of time. Empires have fallen because
Oh, I thought you were.
what?
I thought you were talking about Eve and the apple.
I mean, I don't want to go into that because that story to me, a snake talking to her in the woods. I don't want to offend people, so I'm just stay away from that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if she got seduced by a snake in the woods, dog, like
something she ate before that.
Yeah,
apple.
we got a lot of problems. Yeah, it's a lot of problems, dog. So you kind of threw me off with that joke.
Okay,
what was
yeah,
I saying?
but yeah,
I forgot what I was saying.
empires
no,
have fallen.
I'm just saying because the woman that the king was messing with, she ain't really love him or whatever. She was a possession to him, so she was effing the dude, his royal god or whatever. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm saying?
to the mummy.
No bullshit, but that's a good depiction of that joint. What's the white Brendan Fraser?
Brendan
joint?
Fraser. Yeah.
Stabbed up in the back, betrayed because she effing dude, and he painted her in whatever that
She was
gold
like body
joint was.
paint.
Yeah, so he
body
could
paint.
see if anybody touched her.
And that's when he found out.
You know what I'm saying? But nigga, if you that possessed or possessive over her or whatever, yeah, more than likely she gonna dip.
Which is what happened. And
That nigga, he dipped because they killed him. Oh no, the other dude died. I think she stabbed him in the back. I can't remember.
No.
I think she stabbed the king in the back. But anyway, the whole point is that empires have fallen.
Yeah.
Empires have fallen behind, a female. Niggas have lost
those
their
were-
lives over females, bro. Like,
That's wild.
it is. Like, if you're protecting your wife or, you protecting, and we can ask that question too, like, how far do you go with the whole protection piece of a female, bro? But if you're doing that, you might, hopefully don't nobody lose their life, but we know what happens. You know what I'm saying? But for dudes just getting mad because a dude looked at his girl, like, and you jumping out there ain't gonna get smoked because somebody looked at your girl.
Yeah, that's a little impulsive.
Niggas just be wild. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess the relationship piece, I think you're right about communication.
Mm-hmm.
One of the keys is success. What else would you say?
And then, like I said, it just kind of it goes to play to like their strengths. Like, so people would say traditionally, if you were to say traditionally, the woman should cook. Well, I happen to be a pretty great cook, and I love to cook, so I have no problem being the one cooking. You know what I mean? So, is that traditional? Who cares?
I think ultimately though, when it comes down to it, I'm just a man. I might be a Neanderthal, might be a little chauvinistic. I'm not saying on some shit like I don't think women are equal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
No.
not saying I don't think that women are capable or could do what men. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't feel like women should do certain shit if they got a man around. Like I don't want my girl taking out the trash. I don't want her pumping the gas. I don't want her cutting grass, even if she is capable of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to do it. If there's a leak under the fucking sink, I'm capable enough to turn the water off and unscrew a pipe to see if it's a clog or whatever, or
Yeah.
if the ring is missing. You know what I mean? Somebody told me a long time ago, learn as much stuff as you can to keep as many strange dudes away from your girl as possible. You know what I'm saying? Did you see what Boozy said? This is kind of off the subject, but did you see what Boozy said like a while back, young, when he was
Depends.
like, it's because Boozy said a rack of shit. Yeah, right.
The first thing I thought of.
That
May not be
nigga said a lot of shit, yeah. But nah, he was like, man, back in the day, your girl only had two dudes to look at, you and the dudes at work, or a group of dudes, to look at. Now she can get on social media and look at everything, and niggas be in her inbox, whoop, 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 you know what I'm saying? So, shit has changed too with social media, a whole lot. People could be a lot more. You was already a hoe, now you a hoe in public. You know what I'm saying? You was already a cheater, now you a cheater in public. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody can see it more. So, but what were we talking about? Kind of went off the subject with the Boozy shit.
Empires Have Fallen,
Nah,
infidelity.
we was talking about cheating.
I mean, no, we were talking about traditional roles and like how like.
No. I'm saying what was we just talking about before I started talking about that Boozy shit. I can't remember now.
Yeah, no,
I
you.
smoke too much.
That's what's dumb.
They know, they seen the clip.
For sure, but you gotta play it off, bro. But anyway, we were talking about how I had said that traditionally, like, the women should cook, but I'm a great cook.
Right,
so am I.
right.
But you said to learn as much stuff to keep as many strange dudes
Well,
away from.
Yeah, that was because of something about the Boozy joint. But nah, you're right. I can cook.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. When I went to the Boozy joint, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. So if I know how I cook, clean, do my own clothes, all that type of stuff, right? It's not that I want or need her to come in there and do it, but it would be nice if she did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Take some of the burden off of me or
Compliment.
whatever. It's supposed to be you work together, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Too many people selfish. They only think about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give me this, you don't give me that, so I'm mad. Don't work like that. It's supposed to be give and take. Shit ain't supposed to be 50-50 all the time. It's never going to be that, but it's still always equal 100.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I might have to do more at a certain point in time if she's sick. I might have to cook more. I might have to do whatever more because she's not feeling well. We're going to get her through that. If I wasn't feeling well, she might have to do a little bit more. You know what I mean? As a dude, though, I'm going to still try to pull my weight as much as I can. I ain't going to be laid up and just have her. That's how I am.
Yeah.
That's my traditional or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'll be a bit dramatic. I'll do the same, but I'll be dramatic doing it. I'm just being honest.
It depends on the situation. But I don't really like drama. Certain shit, it just need to get done. I'm going to just go do it. You know what I mean? And
yeah, certain situations.
For real, she shouldn't have to worry about it at the end of the day. Like, if she thinking about it, that's kind of like a problem. You know what I mean? You want to have her not in survival mode.
Okay.
Because females always talk about what's the number one thing they want. If you just talk to your female friends or female family members, if you just had to, whatever they say, because that's what I go by, kind of like what I done heard from females that I know, shit that I might have seen. But what's the number one thing that they say they want out of a relationship, marriage, or whatever?
Stability.
Okay, it's another S word too.
Drawing a blank.
Security. Yeah, they want to feel secure. So you gotta take them from survival to secure.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, females ain't children. You know what I mean? You don't have to baby them. Like, I feel like a female should be paying their bills. You don't get credit for paying your bills.
That's just
You know what I'm saying? You don't get credit for
shit.
going to work. Like, that's adult shit.
Adult shit. Yeah.
It's called being an adult. You know what I mean? That's not disrespect. Like, if you a female that feels like, oh, she should be a housewife, then do you. Better find you a nigga that want you to be a housewife. So, but traditional to me too, I seen a household where both my mother and my father worked 30-something years and retired. You know what I mean? So I'm used to seeing a woman get up and go to work, hold her own, you know what I mean, do all that. So I'm easy. It's easy for me to respect a woman that's on her grind and on her hustle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with that. Some niggas don't like their girl going to work because they just want them in the house because they feel a certain type of way inside themselves.
That's true too.
So, but it's the security part. When I mean take them out of survival mode, like even if she don't gotta pay half the rent, you know what I mean, or maybe you don't make her pay none of the rent. I don't know how I go, but if she's willing to pay half, oh my God, you better keep her. You know what I'm saying? Dead serious, bruh. Dead serious, bruh. If she could either be the type that's like, okay, I'm trying to build something with you,
Mm-hmm.
or she the type that's like, oh, I'm gonna pay half the rent, so that means I could do whatever I want. They gonna come in either flavor. You know what I mean? If she trying to build something with you, keep her. You know what I mean? But you just gotta trust in that. You don't never know. That's a leap.
That it is. That it is.
It's a leap.
That it is.
For people that get married young. You know what I'm saying? I don't disparage getting married or nothing like that. Like, if you find somebody that make you happy and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, more power to you. I'll do my best to be at your wedding. You know what I'm saying? But it's taking me a while because, you know what I mean? You know, at the later point in life,
Listen, this boat is rocky enough for me.
that's the problem. My boat is nice and solid and floating at a nice even pace without you on it.
Okay.
When you add extra weight, now my shit gets rocky. So either you gonna come in there and you gonna help balance this motherfucking ship, or I'm gonna push your ass overboard. Yo, it is what it is, bruh. Hey, dog, you use the boat analogy. Dog, I just was going with the nautical terms and shit. Throw off the aft. You know what I'm saying?
That was my fault.
Starboard bow, avast ye, matey. Better get on this jump. But that's all I'm saying, bruh. Like, come in and be that balance, yo. Like, I like the life I live, you know what I mean? And, you know, person I like, you know what I'm saying, adds a balance. You know what I mean? It's not like a rocky whatever. So, yeah, I feel like if you could do that, do that.
Yeah.
But she should be a compliment to you if she feels like she wants to, like, have you as that person that she's saying, all right, this the dude I want to woo. She should just be a compliment, like you said earlier, a compliment to that.
Mm-hmm.
Add balance to that. Don't come in here and try to upset the apple cart or make decisions for me and all that. Like, can't do that. So,
Yeah. Random. Why do women love decorative pillows so much and decorative hand towels?
bruh, I do not know. My fucking pillowcases are black. My pillows came from Target.
You feel me?
I don't know.
I just hate that. Like, why you gotta have so many pillows on the bed, bro?
I don't know. I find fun things to do with the pillows.
Oh, you like that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
If she got, I mean, it just depends, like how she got her shit set up. Maybe she one day, I don't know. You just might not know when you walk into the situation. You gotta be prepared for anything. If it's a rack of pillows on the bed, maybe she trying to say she don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe she wants you to mess the pillows up. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I just say shoot your shot.
I mean,
I honestly don't really know what a decorative pillow is. So I was just going along with the conversation. I could picture just a square pillow.
yeah, it's like or the maybe
Okay.
but there's like extra, and they're like you gotta move them, you gotta put them back. Like, why have them if you're not gonna use them? Like what? I don't know. That was a wild tangent. Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I just when girls do girly shit, I just like it. I don't really question it.
That's fair. Okay.
Certain things I don't understand, like the long fingernails and the super long eyelashes and all that. I don't quite understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not meant for me to understand.
Okay.
She's not doing that for me. I don't like that. So she's not doing it for me. She's doing it for somebody that like it.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't hate, I don't judge. Like somebody's going, that's what they want to do.
No, there was never judgment. It was just curiosity.
Oh no, I wasn't saying you was judging. I'm just like the decorative pillow. I don't know. I just like when girls do girly shit.
Okay.
So
No, yeah, that's fair.
man, it's better than them screaming and yelling and fighting in the street and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Standing in your face. Like, nobody want to deal with that shit.
And that's when those nails scare me.
Listen to his ass when the nails scam.
Yeah, when they're dangerous, bro. You can put an eye out.
They definitely could, but see, shouldn't really nobody be doing all that getting in your face shit. And we be guilty of that shit sometimes too. Like we might get a little emotional, a little high-headed and all that. Like of course you've heard stories about domestic violence. I don't want to talk about that because that shit is wild. But like things escalate and get emotional quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I pride myself on like being able to like manage my emotions for the most part. Sometimes I got a little high head shit or whatever. Every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
I too.
But nah, just with a female, it's like you can't really do that, bro.
No, yeah,
you can't really do that. So
no matter how you think it's gonna turn out, it's not gonna turn out that way. It's not gonna be anybody's favorite.
So could you have a let's say like let me ask it like this: could you have a relationship with a, I guess, non-traditional woman, or she doesn't have a traditional career? I guess like she's a stripper, or she's an OnlyFans model, or let's just say she's a regular model. She could just be a regular model, bruh. She travel a lot, you know what I mean? Woo woo woo. Could you do that?
She's a regular model.
Mm-hmm.
Just a regular model.
Yeah, regular model.
Oh yeah,
L'Oreal
sure.
Paris.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But she's just a regular model.
Regular model.
I'm going with her everywhere.
Okay. So she gonna fly you around?
I mean, not necessarily all the time, but
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would hope so. We're together. Okay.
Yeah. I would want to go home after 3 days. I couldn't do that. I be wanting to go home. I miss my bed.
I mean, yeah,
I be wanting to go home.
Okay.
So, all right, you could date a regular model. All right, cool.
L'Oreal.
Like, yeah, I'm not saying that she's getting gangbanged.
Okay, all right.
On Brazzers, dog. Like that's not what I'm saying.
No,
that's not what I'm saying. Oh, are we G-rated? We ain't G-rated.
No.
Nah. But that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying she's an adult film star.
Okay.
Or a dancer. You know what I mean? Shout out to adult film stars and dancers. But we're not saying that that's what they are. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
It's just she has a job that keeps her away from you a lot. To say it like that. You got a job to do, so you gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she's we ain't saying she a supermodel. She model. She be away a lot. You could deal with that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm just asking.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could, honestly. Yeah.
I'd have to think about that. I can't do long distance relationships. So I don't know if I could do a relationship with somebody if they was gone like months and months on end a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like my space, but that months and months and months shit, I don't think I could do that. I mean,
I mean,
sometimes I want to go days. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking with the person like that, I don't want to like not. You know what I mean? So months and months, that's crazy. So I don't know.
I have just grown used to just the solitude and peace. So
Yeah, I think I could appreciate the peace, but I
yeah.
would also, if I like her or dare to say that I love her, would want to see her.
Mm-hmm.
You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Would want to be intimate with her. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And months of being gone and all that. That's kind of crazy. So,
I mean,
but
I'd be cool in.
I probably would too. But I don't know. I probably would be on some other shit. I probably would. I know myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like,
Keep it 100.
yeah, I ain't the person that just go around. I ain't no cheating dude. I ain't no dog dude. Like, I just ain't gonna do whatever. But it would probably have to be an understanding if she traveling a lot. They're like, yo, when you're gone, like maybe we don't need to call this a relationship or something. Like I could just maybe deal with her. We date or whatever.
Situationship.
Could probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do that with a situation like that.
Entanglement.
Yeah, and then if it turned into something more than maybe, if I had feelings for her more than that, I don't know, maybe it could turn into that. But
Okay.
so, but you say you ain't I'm curious because I know you and I know your stance on it. Um, but do you consider can you have a I guess traditional relationship if it's an interracial relationship?
I don't see why not.
So I guess it's the definition of traditional, right?
That's ultimately
Yeah.
what it boils down to.
Yeah. All right. Because I mean, the roles don't change, or what you want or expect out of a person shouldn't change or doesn't change just because they're a different race. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, like, would you consider? Do you consider what? What I do?
It's not what you did. I just kind of just me, the way my mind works. I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, some people would say that traditionally the woman would cook, but I had dated a couple white girls who didn't really know about certain seasonings that I preferred. So I would take it upon myself to do most of the cooking. So I guess in those relationships to question, revisit the question. Maybe not. You might have to revisit what. Yeah, of course, you're gonna have to revisit what traditional means in terms of the rules of the relationship.
That's funny shit,
But
man.
they all love to learn, and I made sure that they knew how to make decent mac and cheese before they left.
All right, a decent mac and cheese. All right, cool. I just was wondering if because some people still like frown upon that. I'm a whatever makes you happy kind of person.
It's if you frown on it, you're if you frown on interracial relationships at this point, you're just looking for a reason to be upset.
I
It's
feel like a lot of people look for reasons to be upset
like
though.
why? Like
Yeah, like
why?
they look for reasons to be mad. Life
Like
too short for
why do
that.
you want to be mad?
About the dumbest shit too. Like it's a selfish time that we live in.
Bro, I was at the bus stop, right? And this girl, she's pacing back and forth. So I'm already knowing, okay, she's running late for whatever she's doing. The bus we're supposed to catch pulls up. And because I catch this bus routinely, I know it pulls up to the side. Dude takes his little break like he's supposed to, comes back and gets going. She sees the bus driver pull up, get off to go take his break, and then haul ass after this man, right? Begins to like question whatever he's doing. He's walking off. He's saying something to her. He's walking off. She comes back all frustrated, just mad. Long story short, the bus is running late. She ends up talking to the bus driver, holding the bus up even longer. So I'm like, you're mad that it's running late, and now you're making it even later. Like,
Yeah.
you're further. Like, what are you doing? Sit down. Like,
She had to get her point across. It wasn't just enough that she was upset. She had to let everybody know she was
she
upset.
kept looking at me like she needed validation. I'm just like, no, sit down.
Hey,
Sit
bruh.
down so we can go. I gotta go to work too.
It's what's going on, that word validation, like the seeking validation thing, like how you, well, I don't really care about that, but like it's the seeking validation. So in a relationship now, it's gonna be non-traditional if you deal with a non-traditional woman, a woman in love with social media, for example. Like she spend more time on social media than she do talking to you, right? She puts every time y'all have an argument, she puts it on social media. Every time y'all have a good time, she puts it on social media. Like everything y'all do goes on social media or whatever, right? So
Am I getting paid?
it could be I guess a good thing if the other person is into it and they cool with it. Woo, woo, oh, we posting on social media, we doing this, it's fun, la la la. But if she's into that more than she's into you, she's more than likely seeking validation from somewhere. She got to
You're
get
just
the
a prop
likes.
at that point. You're a live action stuffed bear.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You could be a shield, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Keep people away, all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people use people for all different types of reasons. It ain't just for money. You know what I'm saying? Show off. Oh, let me put somebody up here and fake like I'm this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So to me, it's hard to find genuine people out here these days. Love me or hate me, I'm gonna be genuine. You know what I'm saying? I've lost friendships and all of that because sometimes I might say, what I really feel like and think. And I feel like if you my friend, it might, it might be something like, damn, we might need to talk afterwards or whatever, but like we still friends. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say nothing about your kids or your wife. I ain't gonna do no shit like that. You know what I mean? But friends should be able to bounce back, but I'm a genuine person. I feel like a lot of people don't be genuine.
Yeah. Yeah. Why where did that come from now?
What, me talking about the genuine thing?
No, not you talking about it.
Oh,
But
where
why
does
do
it come from?
Yeah, why do you think people just are just?
Um,
Because for me,
it's easier to lie. I think
is it?
it's easier for people to lie. Yeah, especially the people that you don't have any intention on being around for very long. For them to validate your lies, it's easy for a lot of people to lie. I want you to figure out whether or not you want to talk to me and continue to know me and be friends with me or whatever with me because I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And you fuck with me for the person that I am. But I got female friends, cousins, whatever, and some of the stories they tell about the shit that niggas say to them, that's what I'm saying earlier, like the lies that they tell, they lie about having kids.
They say they have kids.
No, they say that they don't have kids and they have. Why would niggas say they got kids and they don't? Like, I don't know. That's super wild. But like,
that's a wild.
But dudes will be like, yo, I don't have no kids and the whole time got 3 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got my own spot, but she be like, oh yeah, when we get over there, it's all this female stuff and woo woo. This nigga pulling up in the girl car. You know what I mean? Stories I hear of females catching they dude cheating because the girl left her drawers or a sock in the car that she knew wasn't hers.
I've only seen that in movies.
Nigga, are you retarded? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that word. Nope. I apologize because I'm not supposed to say that. I apologize.
I know what you mean.
You're not very smart, is what I was trying to say. It's not what I'm equating that with. That's not what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say. If we could have edited it, we would, but we live, so
let's go back.
Can keep it moving. But not that smart. That's you getting caught like that, bruh. But my whole thing is, if you don't do it, you can't get caught. So if you say you want to be with her, why not just give that joint a shot a little bit? You know what I mean? If you don't, tell her. A lot of times, if you keep it funky, you don't even got to walk. A lot of times, if you keep it and just be honest with her and tell her like, "Yo, I'm dealing with other people. I like you. I want to deal with you, but I'm still seeing other people." She might be on the same shit. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I feel like most times a female got at least 4 dudes on their line already, or 3 dudes on their line already that I gotta get around if I want to talk to her.
at least.
If I'm the person that just met her, yeah, more than
Yeah.
likely I'm honorable mention, and I'm being generous
If
by saying
that.
fourth. Yeah, I'm being
If
generous with the old funny colored teal ribbon from science fair in elementary school junk. You know what I mean? Put it on your forehead, dog. We'll just move them up. Oh, you took me to roof, Chris. We'll slide you up. Waffle House? Oh, nah, dog.
Sorry, you don't.
Yeah, nah, dog.
Waffle House is.
Oh, no, Waffle House is solid.
Yeah, bro.
If you don't want to go to Waffle House, then you probably, you're not my speed.
Mm-mm.
People don't gotta worry about what I want. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on some, care about what one person wants shit. You know what I mean? And they don't want to go to Waffle House, roof credit. That's on them. This was crazy. So, well, relationships could be complicated. I don't know. I don't really like talking about relationships, to be honest, because everybody join as their own. Everybody join as their own, and I think that people have normalized being toxic and unhappy. They be thinking that they happy, but they be actually toxic and unhappy. There's a lot of unhappy people that are unhappy inside themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to be in a relationship and they push that unhappiness on their partner, and they eventually make their partner unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think a lot of that comes from not even just social media, but just the media in general, with all the reality TV shows that are out there.
Yeah.
And people looking up to celebrities and see them going through these random behaviors, and they think, okay, well that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to have that kind of class.
It probably feeds the mind to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If that's all you're consuming and that's all you're interested in and following, and toxic shit is gonna probably eventually seep into you. Like, I look at social media, but I don't stay on social media a lot. That's not what I start my day off with, because I don't want to see toxic shit first thing in my morning. You know what I'm saying? I want to pray first. Bro. Yeah, I want to pray, do my little exercise, and once I get into work, settled in to work, I might pick my phone up and look at social media if I got some messages and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be having my time when I like to send little funny ass reels and all that. I be catching the reels you be sending. A lot of them always be funny as hell. And my man John got a little group. Shout out to John. He got a little group that they be posting some of the funniest shit in that joint, bro. The fucking group is called Funny Shit. So it's like they got some of the dog. That should be hilarious. So
I feel I would do my friends a disservice if I came across a reel that left me in tears and I did not share it.
I feel you. But yeah, man, the whole thing about that is, I think that social media does play a part into it. Like, people look at, oh, they got this and they got that. I want this and I want that. I want to be like this.
Jones effect.
Of the Jones effect. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, yeah, man, we coming up on an hour. I mean, could probably go on this a little more, but we could.
It always happens so fast.
Kind of quick, you know what I'm saying? Definitely about to come up on this hour though, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
Definitely been fun. It's crazy that all the wild ass relationships that's in the media. Like, all I want is this point in my life, bro. I just want peace. You know what
it's gotten to the point to where when you do see like a regular post of what was it? I saw a post where somebody was talking about Steph Curry and Aisha Curry and posting a picture of the family, and then somebody had made a comment about how all the kids look the same. And it was like, that's what happens when your mother has kids by the same dad or whatever.
Yeah. You feel me?
But then it got me thinking, like, the fact that would be a traditional family and it seems so out of the norm, blew my mind. I was like,
People are picking
What?
apart a man who has kids with one woman and picking apart a woman who has kids with one man because it's so normal that you gotta have 6 or 7 baby daddies or you gotta have 6 or 7 baby mamas. It's bruh, it's crazy. It's a cesspool, dog. Like it's a cesspool, dog. It's all about money, clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we on social media because we want the attention to the podcast. So we gonna utilize it to the best of what we want to do to get what we want across, but we're trying not to be toxic. You know what I mean? We eventually want to like.
I wouldn't even say trying not to.
Nah,
be
we
toxic.
not because we not toxic. You know what I mean? So the agenda that's being pushed out there, toxic is entertaining. Ratchet is entertaining. Like that shit makes me laugh a lot of the time. Ratchet shit that's be the funniest shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just don't get consumed with it, and I don't make social media reality, and I don't bring bullshit from social media into my relationship and make what they're going through. Oh, we got to go through that. Oh, yo, you should have this or you should act like this because this woman got on this post and said that. Oh, did you read that? That's how I want you to act now. Some things do hit home. Some things say, yeah, that's what I would like. You know what I mean? And I might share that. But I feel like I should also be able to communicate what I like and what I want in person, and be able, and she should be able to do the same thing. And it should be an open and safe space to communicate and all
100%.
that. So a lot of that does fall on the man to make that happen.
Okay.
That's my traditional thing too. I feel like the man should lead. The man should make her feel secure enough to share herself with him. And you just hope she's not a hoe.
I just hope.
You gotta hope. Because you never know. Like, I don't ask body counts and all that because I don't want to know. That's not my business. If you're dealing with me and you saying you're going to do that, all right, it'll eventually rear its head that that's what you're doing. And I don't, I'm not for all that. You'll get yours. So, but yeah, bro, you got anything else? It's about an hour.
No, just a fun fact today in history. A computer science student named Robert Morris released the first computer worm into the internet. Meant as an experiment, it brought some 60,000 computers, which is 1/10 of the internet, to a halt. This was in 1988.
All right.
Robert Eames.
On this day in history, fun fact. All right. My man Diplomat with the fun fact.
This is when they say, do not touch that button. They mean it.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all once again, everybody that tuned in. It was fun. Nice. It's kind of a fun topic. I hate talking about relationships because I don't be wanting people to get no type of offended and all that. Oh, you can put the music on. Nah, you can put the music on. It's all good. Nah, that was Price wanting to let everybody know he back there real quick. You know what I mean? We see you, my own word. We got you, bruh. Hey, man, but appreciate y'all tuning in, dog. Check it out later on, too, yeah. We be back with episode 6 next week. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.